What's up, trader? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis. As you know that this is the end of the month and all the pairs are extremely volatile. Quite a few pairs showing really good trading opportunity, including gold, Aussie dollar, and other pairs such as Gbp, AUD, Euro, AUD, and many of the pairs really showing good trading opportunity in this market now. So if you want to learn how we are trading this instrument, if you want to learn the real education in trading, then I will suggest you to stick till the end of this session. Before I begin, make sure you give a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel today. So before I begin, let me first start with some of the pairs that is really hot today, including gold. As you have seen today, I posted an update on gold on TradingView. Gold still looks to me is still bearish. Okay, why? Because long-term market is bearish. Always stay with the longer term market condition. Always keep in mind the trend is your friend all the time. Okay, so trend on gold is bearish. This is the monthly candle which is going to close after 1 day 11 hours. So this 1 day 11 hours will be really crucial for traders. Many traders all around the world make money only in this one day, okay, of the month, because this 1 day is when the instrument will move, that you may not see that movement in the whole month. So many traders wait for that moment to start moving, and then you know that you can start making money from the market. So monthly you can see there's a bearish weekly, very strongly bearish weekly. We have seen a doji, and then followed by this week also you have seen the market started to drop. Now daily perspective, this is where I see that the market is really nicely trending. As you can see on the daily perspective, there is a drop followed by a retracement drop. Now this doji, okay, always keep in mind when you see a strong bullish or bearish engulfer, it will be accompanied by a doji. That's a sign of continuation. So after this bearish engulfer, we have seen a doji, right? It's a sign of continuation. Now the only question is in gold is either this instrument will break this daily high and drop, or just will drop from here. Okay, that's the question. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and we see that the price is creating, you see the narrow dojis every 4 hours, creating a series of lower high. And you remember when the price was here on gold yesterday in my live stream, this is what exactly I mentioned, right? That the gold is likely to test this zone and to reverse, and gold did exactly as it is. Smash the like button now. So let's see what you guys and girls are up to in this live chat. Let me see. Wow, very good. Many of you have joined. Thank you for all of you joining this live trading session. Salam to all from Pakistan. Thank you. Salam from Sydney. Sir, please first Gbpusd. Yeah, we'll look at it. Mujib, good morning all. Mujib, thank you very much. Good day from sunny London. Good day from sunny Sydney, though it is not sunny here now, it's night, but it was a really good day, sunny day in Sydney. It's always raining, but today Sydney was really awesome. I really enjoyed the weather. That's why all day long I was most of the time outside. Good day, coach. Thank you. Good day. Hi there. From Pakistan. Which interest service provider do you prefer? Thanks. No problem. Ali Latif. Hi. No problems. Good evening. Wizard from you. Good morning. No problem. Thank you very much. Thanks for Wizard dollar yen video. Yeah, Mujib, dollar yen did exactly according to analysis, and we secured some profit on dollar yen as well. Jamal, you, thank you, Jamal. Let me look at Mujib. Thank you. Gold, please. Yeah. Or hello. Yesterday signal was not good. Today GBPUD was fire. Very good. Very good. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. No, don't put a bigger lot. Canada, but new interest in Forex, so that's why. Okay, no problem, Mujib. Haider, PTC speed on buffering. Thanks very much. Thanks for your kind reply. No problem. Awesome. Oh, very good. I see that many of you in the chat Very good. Use the chat for your own advantage. Take the full advantage, and we'll jump on one by one. Thank you very much. I see that very good response from all of you guys and girls. Thank you for this, for coming to this session. So let's see now what's happening with the market, and we'll see how we can trade this instrument. First of all, let me look at some of the pairs. As I told you, gold looks to me that bearish. You see that it's coming down. Let's look at dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, as you can see that the price was here when I was doing the analysis and did exactly. The reason I predicted that way is because you know that dollar yen does this all the time. See, there is something in trading that very few people traders can understand. It is that, see, there is what I call a fourth dimension. Okay, fourth dimension. So what is fourth dimension in trading? I will create a separate video on this one. It will be really awesome topic for you to understand it. So what is fourth dimension in trading to me is that, see, we all know three dimension, right? You know that length, height, width. So this is three dimension. Okay, x, y, z, x, y, z, right? This is three dimension. We all know. What is fourth dimension? It's time, right? This is the fourth dimension, and there is a fourth dimension in trading. Only you can say that 1% trader understand this fourth dimension. Is timing. Okay, what do I mean by timing? Let's say you see this candle here, this long bearish candle. Okay, you see, let's say there is one candle here like this and one candle here, right? See, these two candle looks very similar, right? Look at this one and this one here. After this red candle, the price immediately gone up. After this red candle, the price came down for some time, right? So that is fourth dimension. So this, in the same situation, both of this candle looks similar but two different scenario. Why? Because that two candle formed in a different market context. Keep in mind. Okay, so what do I mean by this different market context? Let's say when you look at the chart in the past, let's say here, you look at the candlestick patterns, right? All of this candlestick pattern. Can you tell me when they are formed? Is this during Asian session? Pardon me. Is this during London session? Is this during the news release? You don't know that, right? So timing is very important. When this pattern is being formed, is the end of the month, is the one day earlier from the month, is the end of the weekend, is the beginning of the weekend. That's the timing. That's the fourth dimension. And to know that, you need experience. Okay, but as you know that when you spend time with experienced people, you gain that experience within a very short period of time. And that fourth dimension is told me that, okay, dollar yen is likely to go down, and that is what happened. You see that there's a big move. Almost since I put the analysis, almost 50 pip move happened. Okay, immediately as soon as the analysis is because of the fourth dimension. If you want to learn more about this kind of things, you can join the lifetime access plan in our website. The link in the this today, you remember, on trading view. Okay, and as soon as I posted the analysis, Aussie dollar started to drop, and I sincerely believe that this instrument will continue to drop. Okay, this is also fourth dimension, as I told you, and also there is an important area of value. Let's analyze Aussie dollar. Okay, and then I'll tell you why I think that Aussie dollar is likely to drop. Let's just begin with the monthly. Why? Because monthly, weekly will give you a clear direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Always I look at the higher time frame. This is how we look at the higher time frame price section. So let's look at now with the higher time frame monthly. What we see that Aussie dollar is on the monthly perspective. Aussie dollar started to drop. Now higher time frame, you know that this is a bigger time frame, and the higher time frame always dominates the market. Okay, so on the monthly perspective, on the monthly perspective, we see that the price already has created. So what we see that the price basically started to drop on the monthly perspective. As you can see, this is a long-term bearish market, guys and girls, keep in mind. Now, why you need to look at the long-term picture? The reason is the volume, the load comes from higher time frame perspective. Okay, so what you see that on the monthly, look at the high of always when you look at the that a trend, downtrend. Okay, always look at the high. Okay, again, when you look at a downtrend, okay, always look at the high, look for series of lower high. Okay, when you look at an uptrend, okay, when you look at the uptrend, always look for higher low. So on the monthly perspective, we see that Aussie dollar is creating a series of lower high, meaning that it is basically preparing for the bigger drop. Now, weekly perspective, the price already, as I told you, that there is a big move on the weekly. It's a strong bearish engulfer, and now this week, the previous week, we saw a doji has been formed. Okay, it's a narrow doji with a long wick. Okay, now this week we saw the price basically retrace to the upside to this important level. Now from here we can expect a drop, because the price action showing kind of head and shoulder on the weekly perspective, and this drop could be very big if it drops, because on the weekly time frame, head and shoulder means that we could potentially see a very stronger move on the Aussie dollar. And on the daily perspective, we see that the price on the daily time frame also retraced properly, created a textbook head and shoulder on the daily also, and also tested the daily 20 period moving average. Very lovely price action. I really love to trade this kind of price action. Why? Because look at the daily time frame like this. Okay, on the daily perspective, the price tested this resistance here on the daily, resistance here, resistance here, and every time the time is moving on the daily perspective, the price creating a series of lower highs. Okay, and there is a liquidity gap. Okay, and with that liquidity gap, we have seen a daily bearish engulfer that has crossed the high, crossed the low, full body red. Smash the like button now. So now what we can expect on the 4 hour, an entry opportunity, right? On the daily, now this is where I got that point that okay, this instrument is ready to go. Why? Because you see that there is a double top formation here and then breakdown. So when you see a double top, okay, like that, breakdown, in most cases you can expect the price to go ahead and test this previous support neckline of this double top as resistance, and then to continue to drop. And Aussie dollar did the same thing. We see that the price from here tested this neckline. You see, this is the important level of neckline on Aussie dollar. Neckline, the previous support here, this support zone tested as resistance, and we see now a rejection. Okay, so what I think that it will melt, probably it will create a big red candle like that, and then it will go up, will create another head and shoulder here, and then will drop. Okay, so that's the prediction, but the whole point is that Aussie dollar is bearish, and I think that by tomorrow, in this monthly candle close, Aussie dollar will continue to drop, and that's what I believe, guys and girls. So let me look at what you guys and girls are up to. Good afternoon, coach from Johannesburg, South Africa. Thank you for joining from such a long distance. Awesome. I appreciate that your time from South Africa. Sir, BTC USD, you look at it. Gold, please, you look at it. Arun, hi coach. Thank you, Arun. John, hello coach, watching from Mozambique, Kenya. Do you have any news today? Yes, we have some news announcement later today at 12 a.m. Sydney time, which is almost 2 hours and 12 minutes from now. And we will get some really lovely trading on this news announcement as well. So Brad what is the winning? Okay, yep, from 27, how many winners, just to have an idea. Okay, so we'll talk. You can go visit the website, Brad. You can visit the website. You can find all the details on the website. The website is the best place where you can get all the information. Jump on the website, it's free, the link in the description, and also you can find a link at the top of the chat where you can jump on the website and see what's happening. So really a very interesting and good learning. Thanks a lot from your heartly education, Karthik. Thank you very much for your appreciation. This is what I need, a really good appreciation. Sometimes it's need that for my that well-being. Always keep in mind that appreciation is the best motivation for any kind of work. That the universe, or whoever, like however you want to present, the universe basically work on appreciation. Okay, so what is the intent? See, everything has an intention. Keep in mind, the universe has an intention. The intention of the universe is appreciation. Okay, no matter how it is. The most people that struggle in this area. So appreciation is very important. I appreciate you, you appreciate me. Give a big thumbs up and let's move forward. That's how everything works. So let's look at now gold again, going back to gold again. So what's doing that? You see this doji looks to me that gold will break, and on the monthly time frame you can see that there is a big room for drop. Okay, I don't think that any significant room for uprise, because it's a long term bearish, and if the gold started to really have a big drop, okay, on the monthly perspective, we could potentially see that gold even could break this level of support. Okay, so on the 4 hour we see this doji. Basically you see that this doji has crossed the previous one's high, okay, and also crossed this gap opening here. Okay, this is a long gap opening. It's a very important level area of value, and from this gap opening, okay, there is a doji has been formed. This doji, this one has crossed the previous one's high completely and then created this long wick doji. What I think that from this zone gold will continue to drop, and it's look like it's doing. You see that it's doing. Smash the like button now. So today also I have posted one update on trading. You probably have seen that. So let's look at now what other pairs are doing. Let's look at British pound US dollar. Okay, gold, British pound US dollar, normally they are correlated. British pound US dollar, as gold is dropping, dollar getting stronger, British pound US dollar also making its way to the downside. Okay guys and girls, you see that. So let's look at bigger picture monthly. As I mentioned yesterday that GBPUSD, all the USD pairs, USD is stronger. For a short period of time it becomes weaker. So let's do again full analysis on British pound US dollar as usual. So British pound US dollar on the monthly perspective, we see that it has broken the monthly doji's high, the previous monthly doji's high here. Okay, and from this breakout from the monthly high, we have seen that basically GBPUSD retreat back and started to drop. This is a long-term bearish market. Okay, always look at the long-term picture, it's very important. Now on the weekly perspective, GBPUSD quite a few, there is a bearish candle followed by this doji. Now we see that the price basically creating another drop. Now there is a gap opening here also. Okay, on GBPUSD, this is the weekly time frame. We draw a level on the gap opening. Now on the daily we see, okay, this is the main crucial point to look at. This is the subtle thing that I look at. You see that daily candle basically crossed this one's high. Okay, so what happened is that when you see that daily candle cross high, okay, it's very important. You need to keep in mind, guys and girls, that if you see that daily price action cross the previous day's high and coming back, that means that it is a liquidity gap. Okay, So when you see liquidity graph, okay, so what is a liquidity graph? Let me know in the chat section how many of you know what is liquidity graph. Then I can explain. If you know that, I don't need to explain, I can move forward. Let me know in the chat section what is a liquidity graph if you know anything. So when you see that there is a liquidity graph, okay, so that means that it is basically preparing for a very big move. Okay, so with that in mind, if we look at the lower time frame perspective on the 4 hour, looks like that the price is creating a bearish engulfer. Okay, now it's melting to the downside Gbpusd, and what I think that it is just making its way down now. Okay, so with that liquidity graph, break of this gap opening, now it is preparing for a drop, and I think that it will come down like that and then will melt. Okay, so it is now preparing for a bigger drop. So similarly, Aussie dollar doing the same thing. You can see that preparing for a drop. Okay, Gbpusd, so all the USD pairs will do the same. I think Euro dollar doing the same thing. Okay, so Gbpusd to me is now preparing for a drop. So what we could see that after closing of this candle, after 1 hour 5 minutes, after a big drop, we might see a possible head and shoulder here like that, and then continue to drop towards its downtrend. Okay, so long term, short term perspective bearish. Now what do you know that I always I tell this number as a magic number. Okay, so this 4, okay, this is called the 4 that I say that the 4. So what is the 4 is that when you see the price is aligning 4 time frame, monthly, weekly, daily and 4 hour, high probability trade setup. Okay, this is what normally I take consideration when I trade, very important. So let me look at what's there. Okay, so this is the second day for me only, no problem. Dr. Great, thanks a lot, Dr. Anthony, no problem. Gbpusd harmony, no problem. Thank you very much, Dr. Anthony, welcome, no problem. Sir, please, Gbpusd we have already in previous chart when gold come down and thing. So Kresiv asked a question in previous chart, when gold come down to 1720 zone only once and bounce. Do you think that, I don't know what you mean, but what I see that gold, okay, you said that this zone. I think that if gold drops, okay, if gold drops, then it will just melt down. Okay, it will not have any bounce anymore if it drops, to me, because it already had a bounce. Now the way the price action is forming, it's a bearish price action. Okay, and I think that it will just bounce. For example, do you have a specific session recording on market timing, Asian Euro in lifetime subs? Yes, Forex Wizard, Mujib, yep, if you join the lifetime access, you learn all the strategies, and there are some new strategies that had been added. My favorite strategies are news, price action strategies, as well as middleman strategies and trend following strategies. And there is a big good news for all the lifetime access member is that I'm developing some expert advisor and robot to automate some of our trading strategy, especially the trend following strategy, automate, as well as to get signal on TradingView and MetaTrader 4. So for example, in my strategy, you are looking for trade signal, right? So according to the strategy, if it satisfies the rules, this candle will, you know that you need to sell it or buy it. But now I'm developing some expert advisor will show you by arrow that sell from here. You even don't need to look at that you don't need to look at the chart which one to sell or which one to buy. So if you are joining lifetime access now, you will get an exclusive discount going on now. So once this expert advisor and will be integrated, the price might go a little bit high. So but if you are joining now, you will have all these tools for free in your dashboard. Okay, so you can find a link in the description area. It's the best opportunity, I think, that you can take it now. So let's look at now Akash says, what about gold? Yeah, we already discussed gold. I think that gold is bearish, and I sincerely believe that gold will continue to drop. Gbpusd, sir, looks like bearish. Gbpusd already discussed, and we'll look at it again. Euro dollar, Keystone, yep, we'll look at it. Keystone, Saurabh, so is this okay? So euro dollar, Saurabh, I can't tell you directly sell or buy. I only can tell you the direction. To tell you sell or buy, I need a specific strategy to be satisfied. Eurusdjpy, please look at it from hello from Japan. Takeshi from Japan. Gbpusd, please, thank you from Japan, from such a distance. Gbpusd, I'll look at it now. No problem, thank you very much. Keystone, Gbpusd, please, yeah, no problem. Chandas, sir, oil, please, I will look at it. Monadhan, sir, since presentation and explanation on each script, no problem, thank you very much. Watching from Kenya, NZD, USD, yep, look at it. Glammy, no problems, thank you very much. I see awesome appreciation. Hi then, sir, which indicator do you recommend? I'm using VC wave chart index. What is this? Okay, I normally use 20 period and 10 period moving average mainly, and sometime RSI divergence. Okay, these are my favorite indicators that I use. Euro, AUD, please, you look at it, no problems. Okay, so let's look at now what's happening with the crypto market, and then we'll jump on to some other large such as euro, dollar, and many other pairs. So let me look at crypto. Okay, BTC. Now you know that this is the monthly candle is closing. All right, let's look at Ethereum. I think Ethereum is more bearish than BTC. Now Ethereum, okay, this is the cryptocurrency Ethereum. What I think that this is the monthly candle, right? So what is the prediction in this monthly candle is that Ethereum is setting up for another drop to me. Okay, the reason is, let me tell you why. You see that there is a head and shoulder on the monthly, and then the big drop followed by a weaker retracement from the buyers. Okay, so this is the situation with Ethereum. Okay, now after this big drop, the price retraced little bit. Now this month there is a doji is being formed, and this doji basically tested this important level of neckline of this head and shoulder, this previous support, as a resistance, this doji, right? So this is a really important doji has been formed on the monthly. Now after this kind of doji, what I am expecting the price to melt down even to the baseline here, okay, to this trend line. It could be even dropping here, not impossible, and then probably will go for a long period of consolidation and then will pick up. So with that in mind, if we go back now directly to the daily time frame, because it's a monthly closing, weekly closing, we could see significant uprise now. Probably will test this 20 period moving average on the daily, but I will never be a buyer on this one. Okay, I will be waiting for a potential selling opportunity on Ethereum USD, and then I will be selling. Okay, I think that the price will respect this level. As you can see that there is a channel on the daily which has broken. Now the price went above, will test this zone, this resist support as a resistance, and then we can expect a drop. So I think it is now preparing for another drop. It could even break this high, but overall on the monthly perspective, we see that Ethereum creating a doji that is basically a sign of bigger move to the downside, guys and girls. So let me look at it. So let's look at So let's see what you Deepak, about US 100, look at it. USD CHF, please sir, no problem. Azila, good day coach, no problem. I'm asking that it is probability for euro downtrend. What do you think? I think that it's down, euro dollar. Okay, can you please send me your link for your live classes? Yep, no problem, we'll look at it. You can find a link in the description, William. It's all in the website and membership. Yep, William, you can find link in the description. Go to the website, there is everything is there, and also at the top of this chat you can find a link at the top of the chat. Thanks Wizard. Okay, Blessing said that thanks Forex Wizard. I joined lifetime plan last month. After going all the strategies, I can say best trading strategies I have ever learned. Thank you, Blessings. I know you. I remember you joined last month. Very good. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Yeah, that's the main intention. It's created from the real heart. So yeah, that's good that you found really good value in that strategy, and I'm sure that everyone who knows a little bit of trading, who really dedicated to learn trading, okay, that definitely will find the best value in these strategies that is available in the lifetime access. So if you want to access those strategies, you can find a link in the description area. So now let me look at euro dollar. Okay, let me look at euro dollar, what it is doing. Euro dollar. So euro dollar on the monthly perspective, as I told you guys and girls, euro dollar is a very strongly bearish market. Okay, how do you know a market is in what kind of trend? As I told you, like every day, trend only can be determined by the actual way to determine by the market structure. Okay, some people uses moving averages. That's completely fine. I'm not arguing with that, but the way I see that the actual way a trend can be defined is from the market structure. Okay, so what is the market structure? Market structure is like a building structure. Okay, so let's say if you want to build a building like that, all right, you need foundation. All right, you need a foundation, and market structure is like a foundation of the market, how it will move. So market structure for a downtrend is always, keep in mind, like this series of lower high and lower low. Simple. Okay, so now look at the euro dollar monthly candlestick pattern. What you see after the double top, change of trend, every month the price was creating series of lower high and lower low. So the more stronger the lower the trend, the stronger the intensity. So euro dollar now, this monthly candle is closing in just 1 day and 9 hours. So the way the price action formed is a middleman. Okay, so what is a middleman? I have a specific strategy that I teach my students in the VIP program in lifetime access plan, and also I have a YouTube video on explaining the middleman, but this actual strategy is only exclusive to the mentorship students. Now what the middleman did is that the middleman basically tested this resistance here, this support with this green candle. You see that exactly from there the price dropped. Now why it is so crucial this level is, this is the subtle things. These things work in all time frame, guys and girls. Why? Because you see that this move happen on the monthly. It's a really big move. Okay, every month the price was creating a red candle almost back to back. How many months? Almost nearly a year, except one candle here which is green, not related to the movement, can provide a really strong liquidity zone level of resistance. And that is what happened. The price went to the same zone and then rejected. Okay, so now with that middleman, what I think that either without retracement or with retracement on the monthly perspective, the price will have another drop. Now weekly time frame, we see there is a bearish engulfer followed by this doji. Now this week, this is the last week of the month, the price now nearing this liquidity zone. Okay, there is a gap opening here on the previous week. Okay, now there is two possibilities. Now one is to go up again, okay, test this zone and then to drop, another one to drop from here. Okay, so what is likely to happen? Let's look at the daily. Now on the daily perspective, euro dollar, the price kind of euro little bit of stronger than other pairs. So this is the daily, okay, after the previous days, long wick at the top, long wick at the bottom. Today, as expected, the price went above, but we need to keep in mind that there is a long rejection in this zone. You see, this is the pin bar or doji, which is formed last week on Friday, okay, during the news announcement, and the price is remaining within this zone of seller. Okay, so this is the zone of seller. All right, now if we look at the 4 hour or intraday, we see that the price tested this long wick of the 4 hour. So what I think that now euro dollar, I need to, first of all, you see still on the shorter time frame, it is still creating bullish price action. So if euro dollar is breaking down from here, then I would say that okay, euro dollar is preparing for a drop, but for now keep it aside because still there is a bearish engulfer. I'm pretty confident that the price will respect this one, but let it respect first. Okay, let it break down and then we'll consider shorting. Long-term picture is bearish, but there is a probability for a deeper retracement to the upside. There is a probability. Why? Because you see that on the weekly, there is a trend line here. Okay, it is not impossible to see that the price is testing this trend line. In that case, the story will be very different. Okay, so yep, let's look at what you guys and girls are up to. We think retail sentiment data provides some good idea on the overall trend. Yeah, thank you very much. Is Euro AUD giving a trending opportunity? We'll look at it, no problems. Thank you very much. What do you think about gold? Yeah, we already discussed gold and we'll look at it. Hello, subscribe and paid by crypto and the Telegram, but where can I access the page, Dr. Anthony? No problem. Our agent will talk to you after the live stream. So if you are if you join by crypto, then definitely you need to access the page by in another means. So after the live stream, talk to the agent. They will be on the live chat. You should be able to figure it out. Watching from South Africa, thoughts on Gbpusd? Look at it. Euro AUD, please. No problem very much. So let's look at Kakulan. Hello Kakulan, thank you very much. Now sir, could you please discuss WTO? Look at it. Please, will GBP AUD go down again? I'll look at it. Dollar yen, please guide for 30 minutes on Euro USD, please. GBP cat long set, no problems. I don't know. Let's look at it now. Okay, so let's look at now some of the pairs that you guys and girls are requesting, especially Gbpusd. We already euro dollar and Gbpusd we discussed. Let's look at Gbpusd again. Okay, so Gbpusd, let me look at the 4 hour. Okay, all right, so this price action on Gbpusd, to me it's bearish. Okay, it's bearish, but let's see, let's the candle close. It's still the candle is still not closed. Let the candle close, then we'll look at it how it is doing. For Aussie dollar, okay, I'm pretty confident that Aussie dollar should drop. Okay, as I told you, in trading no one can guarantee anything. Everything is a probability. Okay, trading is all about probability and you need to accept the fact. Okay, this is why trading is so difficult for some people, because we in normal sense, like in normal activities in our life, we normally love certainty. Okay, in every affair of our life we love certainty, we promise certainty, but trading is all about uncertainty. Okay, and you have to be comfortable with uncertainty. Okay, sometimes you could have a lot of losing trades. That's completely fine. You know that in my trade I put a very narrow stop loss, try to put a narrow stop loss for my own trade, and I normally keep a bigger profit target. Okay, so that's how making money from the market. If I have a lot of, I normally don't risk more than 1%. See, if you don't risk more than 1% of your account money, or 1% or a smaller amount of portion, then you shouldn't have any issue in trading. Should be able to access everything. Okay, and trading needs some time, guys and girls. Okay, and to give that time, you need to learn proper risk management. It's very important. Now Aussie dollar to me is bearish, but I think that you see that, as I told you early today, Aussie dollar from this resistance, a very important level of resistance here. See the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, now acting as resistance, and I think that it will respect and will continue to drop. So that could be, and also there is a neckline of this double top. So let's see. And when you see this green candle, it's a big long candle, long fat candle. So when you see an important level is hit by such a big long candle, that's a sign of false breakout. In many of my videos I mentioned that when you see a big fat candle hitting an important level of support or resistance, it's a sign of false breakout. So if that's the case, then Aussie dollar might have a big drop. Okay guys, so please give a big thumbs up. Again, 2 seconds dedicated for those who are new to the channel. Help the channel by giving a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Press that red button. There is a lot of content in this channel. I'm releasing every day and also in the weekend, putting a lot of effort in it to help you in your trading, because that's how I feel good to help you in your trading. And to receive that, you need to give a big thumbs up, and also so that it goes straight to your home page. Thank you very much. I see that many thumbs up came. Very good. So Kakulan says US oil, please. Yeah, Kakulan, thank you very much. I'll look at it now. So let's look at US oil. Now US oil, as I mentioned yesterday when this candle was forming, I think it was here, isn't it? You remember? I said that the US oil is likely to go up, and it has gone up. And I sincerely believe that you made money, every one of you who watched that. Very good. And now let's see bigger picture, monthly perspective. Now this is the monthly candle is closing. As I mentioned, US oil creating a candle like the gold did. You see the same thing. Let me show you. The same kind of, you see that this is what happened when the price come to an important monthly support zone or resistance. The price does the same. You see same kind of candle. This is the previous monthly candle on gold from this support. Now US oil did the same. You see that? Exactly same pattern. So now what is likely to happen? What I think that US oil will do this kind of same thing that gold did. It might go up again, test this monthly resistance. Either it might break the high, or without breaking the high, it will have another drop. Okay. So with that in mind, on the weekly perspective, we see the price already reached this zone that we are talking about. It didn't touch the monthly opening and close, but it almost reached there. And on the daily perspective, this is what happened, that after this daily rise, again the price started to come down. US oil now, what I think that US oil will do, to me, it's bearish. Okay. This is the daily candle, and could be after this one there is only one candle before the monthly close. What I think that US oil will drop and might create a head and shoulder here, and then will continue to drop. Okay, so let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, so now how to trade US oil. What I think that I will neither be selling nor be buying, because the structure has created, first of all, there is an inverted head and shoulder here. Okay, now what it did is that, you see that price. So what I want the price to do, to create another move up and probably prepare for a bigger drop, like the way I expected on the daily. To me, from this, after going up today or tomorrow, the price will drop. Okay, so US oil now, this is what I mentioned in my weekly forex forecast. You remember that what did I say? That it will go up and will create a bearish price action. It is doing the same thing. And this is, you see that this zone is a very, very strong sellers area. Okay, so what I think that US oil will continue to drop. Okay, so that's a bearish price action to me, guys and girls. Let me look at in the chat. Kevin, thank you, Kevin. John, good evening, sir. Thank you, John. Ibrahim, Euro AUD, yeah, look at it, Ibrahim. Cresip, like, cheers. Thank you, Cresip. Awesome. Thank you for your effort. Euro AUD, please, yeah, look at it, no problem. So let's look at now Euro AUD, what's happening with Euro AUD usage. So I have got quite a few requests for Euro AUD. Okay, so on the daily, let me look at it. First of all, monthly. Okay, monthly Euro AUD is bearish. Okay, as I told you in all my analysis, I mentioned the same thing, that Euro AUD is normally create a very strong bearish price action. You see that the price was creating a series of lower high. Okay, so lower high every month. Okay, now there is a strong bearish engulfer followed by retracement, another bearish engulfer. Now it is forming kind of middleman. Now there is one probability for this one to, in the new trading month, to go up and to test this zone. In that case, we might see an uptrend. Another probability is to continue to drop. But there is only one thing is concerned, is that this is the support. You see this long green candle, this zone, the price didn't come here before. This is a very long, like in 2017 this price reached. So seller might feel a little bit of hesitation. So let's look at now on the weekly perspective. Okay, so on the weekly, Euro AUD after the previous weeks, this one, this dodgy half body half red Euro AUD, this one is bearish candle on the weekly perspective. Okay, so what I think that by tomorrow, okay, or in this time period, in the monthly close, we could see a drop on Euro AUD. Now daily, we saw that there is a drop followed by this move up, retest of the daily 20 period moving average, and then we see that the price is coming down. Now on the 4 hour perspective, okay, so this one on the 4 hour, to me, is still bearish. Okay, some might think that okay, it's going to be cross the 20 period moving average and now going up after 37 minutes is closing. Probably in case if it breaks up in this time period in 37 minutes, close above with a green candle, that could be a different story. But to me, I think that it will just drop again, because long term trend on the 4 hour, if you draw this trend line, you see this is the trend line has formed, and always long term picture is always will always win. Okay, so Euro AUD, the way the price action formed, see that there is a move. It's a nice looking bearish price action. Okay, and we can expect to do something like that. Okay, so what I think that Euro AUD from this neck, it's now testing the neckline. Okay, guys and girls, it's testing the neckline, and I think that from this zone we should see a drop on Euro AUD. Okay, guys, as I told you, don't jump on a trade. Trading is all about probability. It is not impossible to see that this candle has gone up with a big green candle and broke this resistance. Okay, it's not impossible. So until we see clear rejection, just wait there and then wait for the how the price action is forming. Okay, guys and girls, so let's go back to gold again. Okay, gold is really doing the way we expected. Okay, so it's a nice looking bearish price action, guys and girls, on gold. Now let me look at the chat. Euro AUD, I will discuss it. Shaheen, hi Shaheen, thank you. Parveen Zawar, gold please, I'm glad trader, thank you very much. Hello sir, how to join your mentorship program? DM, okay, DM, you can go to the description area. Okay, there is a link in the description to join the mentorship program. There is a website, all the information is there. Just click join now button and you will be taken to the page where you can choose the appropriate plan. If you want to learn my strategies and also access all the tools coming on the dashboard, including current strategies and also some trading tool coming, I'm developing some really awesome trading tools. If you want to have all this access, then you should choose the lifetime access where the best value is. And also there is a at the top of this chat, there is a website link pinned. You can visit that website link. So let me look at now gold, what it is doing. Okay, now as I told you early when I started the session, the way the price action is formed is bearish on gold. Okay, so how I'm predicting to be bearish. First thing, I always, as I told you, I always keep my magic 4. That's I called a magic 4. Okay, what is a magic 4? Is monthly, you see that bearish, 1 is down, weekly bearish, 2 is down, daily we see that it's bearish, strong move, correction, strong move. Now after the doji we see some movement. Okay, and 4 hour, which is bearish, right? There is a movement, correction. Now we see the price is decelerating, creating a series of lower high and lower low. So now the last 4 hour candle is a doji. Now there is a significance in this doji. What is that? The significance is that there is a, you see that it has crossed the high, okay, the previous candle's high completely. It crossed the previous candle's high completely and then created this long wick candle. Now this candle, why it is significant is because there is a very important clue in this candle. Why? Because there is a gap opening in this candle. You see that with this doji, a big gap opening, and it has crossed the previous session's high and close below with a long doji. That can give us a really good position for selling, right? That's what happening, that we see the price is rejecting from this doji. Okay, so that's how I normally look at the market for a potential trading opportunity. So gold, please here look at much appreciation. Thank you, no problem. So now let's look at what's happening in the market, and then other instrument. Then we'll see this instrument again. So let's look at some indices. US 30. Okay, so US 30, let me look at first of all monthly. Okay, so if I look at the monthly, this is the candle close, right? Now this candle to me is a very strongly bearish candle, like exactly the one that Ethereum or Bitcoin did. You see that? Especially the Ethereum. You see the same kind of candle that US 30 has done. Okay, so this is a monthly candle. Why it is so bearish to me is because, first of all, look at this monthly resistance here. If you look at the past, this is the support on the monthly. Quite a few back-to-back monthly candle, support here, support here, support here. All these zone acted as a support, and from that monthly support, we see this price penetrated to the upside, break all this monthly high, and then it's closing as a pin bar, and in this downtrending market. Okay, so that means that with that closing of the monthly, we could see this monthly close tonight coming down here, or even closing here after a little retracement. I think that US 30 will come for a big drop, probably to this trend line on the monthly. So if that's the case on the monthly, let's say if this level, that's a really big move on the monthly, and we could see that 4, 5, 6 months drop on this one here. Okay, so that's what I think. So that's my experience and my analysis said. I could be wrong at any time. As I told you, trading is all about probability. Now weekly perspective. Okay, so we have seen, first of all, there is a gap opening on the weekly. First look at the previous week's candle. Okay, there is no even a week in this candle. It's a full body red. That means it's a whole lot of seller in this candle. So there is a load in it, and I think not. It's the way it is, that this is a liquidity gap. Okay, and we saw that US 30 was falling along this resistance on the weekly, and there is a liquidity gap, means that basically it prepare for a bigger move. Okay, now this current week, you see that there is a gap opening, now struggling to go up, right? Only 3 days has gone, still the candle is not finding any push to the upside. That means that at any point we could see the buyers giving up and the sellers dropping. Okay, so now daily perspective, see, this is what you need to look at. How do you compare a price action or a market? Is from the health of the candle. See the health of the candle that seller made. It's a big fat red candle which has crossed the high, crossed the low, full body red. Now look at the one that buyers did. It's like a tiny baby. Okay, now today also the same thing, buyers not finding any fuel. So if that's the case, if we see a daily candle close like that, I will be selling US 30 again immediately. Okay, we could see on the 4-hour perspective a drop on US 30. Okay, and you can see there is a slowly dynamic resistance support has been created. This is the dynamic support. Okay, and once this one broken, that could give us a really selling opportunity. I think that it is now preparing for this drop. Okay, probably if it doesn't drop today, probably tomorrow we could see a drop. I think so on US 30. So let me look at so let's look at what you guys and girls are up to. Let me see on the chat. No problems. GJ, please, yeah, look at it. Ibrahim, dollar yen, please, yeah, look at it. Dollar yen, GJ, sir, please. Gbpusd, yeah, look at it. US 30, yeah. So we discussed already US 30. To me, it's bearish. Mohammad Rafi, good mentorship, sir. Great. What about silver? Mohammed, I think you joined today. Very good. Thank you very much. We'll look at it. Silver and gold. Good job. How is Sydney? No problem, Anthony. Very good. Thank you very much. Sydney is really good. Warm and sunny. Very good. Thank you for asking. Hamza Faizan said that, sir, today I am completing 3 months of joining your academy. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Trading independently. Great job, sir. Love all your work. Thank you, Hamza. Very good. I feel really good that you are trading independently. That's the goal, isn't it? Why you need to all the year you need to follow me. Okay, you don't need to follow me. You become an independent trader, and that is why I put so much effort and value in the lifetime in the dashboard. Okay, there are more coming. Really, Hamza Faizan, in 3 months you became an independent trader. I really appreciate your effort. Okay, and I'm really happy that you found value and you became an independent trader. Awesome, great job, well done. Okay, well done. Always manage your risk and keep repeating the strategy, make it your second nature. So now let's look at GJ. Okay, let's look at GJ, what it is doing. Now GJ is breaking down again. Okay guys, this is a very important price action pattern that I will explain now on GJ. And guys, I'm gonna create a video on YouTube as well on this one, that I was planning to do this one. It's very important. It's what I called a multiple rejection. Okay, so how do you, let's say when you see this candle here, you see that this current candle, okay, you can predict this movement, the next one. How do you know? Let me tell you. When you see that there is a big rejection on GJ, you see that? Let me box it out. Big rejection. Okay, and this top is being respected. You saw that with this green candle, the price went to this level of resistance, created a little bit of lower high. You saw that? Little bit of lower high, and then immediately rejected with this red candle, back to back. And then the green one went there. But there is a clue you need to always keep in mind. First of all, strong rejection means that there is a huge selling happen here, and then the price went to the same level, again huge selling happened, and the price went to the same level, huge selling, back to back. 3 times the price attempted this level and created a series of lower high, and that is where the high probability trade. Okay, and as a result, what we are seeing now, GJ is just melting, right? Melting. And what I think that if you look at the weekly perspective, the price was consolidating for a very long time on the weekly, and I think that GJ might have a breakdown. The reason is every week GJ was creating a series of lower high. Okay, and this is a very long consolidation. Keep in mind that the bigger the consolidation, the stronger the breakout, because on the weekly perspective, it is a big consolidation. It's going to be a really strong move down on GJ. Okay, now if you look at the daily perspective, what we can see that on the daily time frame also they did the same thing. The price created a series of lower high from this zone, and we see now a drop, and I think that this is the start of this breakdown, and GJ respecting this level will continue to melt. Probably it might come to this level of baseline, to this level of support. Okay, so I think that it will come back to the level of support. If you look at the 4 hour, this is where we see there is a breakdown happening now on GJ. Let it break down, and then on the retest of this support as a resistance, with especially this green candle should be tested after the breakdown, and that could be a point of selling for GJ. I think that after breakdown, okay, because there is a multiple rejection in this zone. So GBP/JPY to me is highly bearish, like GBP USD and Aussie dollar. As I told you that Aussie dollar also coming down slowly, and what I think that Aussie dollar will come down, will break down below, probably will create a bearish engulfer, and then will continue to drop. That's what I think. So that the way the price action is doing. Okay, guys and girls. So yeah, so let's look at now dollar yen. Okay, we started with dollar yen. Let's look at again. Now dollar yen, if you look at the bigger picture monthly, it's a very strongly bullish market. But the price, the monthly candle is closing, right? The price is almost nearing the monthly resistance. Now weekly perspective, there is after the previous week's doji, as soon as this market opened, we have seen a spike daily. Okay, so what I think that we might see a little bit of further drop on this one. The reason is the price, first of all, the price is reaching this resistance, the first thing, and there will be a monthly close. And what I think that on the daily, the price didn't test this previous resistance here as a support, and it should test at least to this resistance as a support. Now on the 4-hour perspective, this is what I mentioned today in my analysis. You have seen that after that analysis, there has been almost the analysis was made here in this 46.47. We have seen almost, you know, that 40 pip drop. Now what I think that it will continue to drop. The way the price action is, this is the 4-hour candle, right, which is closing after 19 minutes. It's also a bearish candle. Okay, guys, what I think that dollar yen will drop further, and that's what we made some money on it, and I think that it will continue to drop in this direction. So let me look at on the chat what you guys and girls are. GBP AUD, please have a look at it. I have looked at GBP AUD already. Sir, please GBPUSD, look at it, sir. I would like to know who you are. Okay, so who you are buying, what do you mean by? Okay, how old is the academy? Thanks. Okay, Mujib, the academy is the academy established in 2020 around, but my trading career is almost more than 2000. I started in 2014, so the academy established in 2020. Sir, please can you help with Euro USD analysis? Yeah, we'll look at it. I have already did it, and we'll look at more. Mohammed Rafi, hi Silver, please. Yeah, when we are waiting. So Mahati says, wow, wish I found your channel weeks back. Very concerned analysis. Thank you very much. Thank you for your appreciation. Yeah, that's what I try to do, give you the best value possible. Okay, no problem. So now let's look at some other pairs you guys and girls requesting. GJ already we discussed. So GBPUSD also bearish, as I told you. Now let's look at CHF/JPY. I had a request for CHF/JPY from Cressip. Let's look at on this one. So let's look at CHF/JPY. Now CHF/JPY, let me look at the bigger picture first of all, monthly perspective. Okay, now monthly, it's a long-term bullish market, guys and girls, but this is the monthly close, as you know that, and we can expect significant retracement on this one as well now, because the price is already reaching at the top, and we could potentially see a retracement. Now weekly perspective, on the weekly also the price broke the high. Okay, this resistance, from this high we see the price is now started to drop. Daily perspective, CHF/JPY, there is a tail at the top on the daily. It's a tail followed by this a retracement. Now let me look at 4 hour. I need to see actually what it is doing. Okay, CHFJPY to me it's a little bit of confusing. The reason is it's a long-term bullish, but the web price action. So as I told you, I always look at the 4. Okay, the 4 is my key point. Okay, so what is the 4 is that monthly, weekly, daily, and 4 hour. These are the 4 time frames that I need to be aligned to open a trade. Okay guys, so this is the main thing that I look at. And now to do that, when I see that this 4 time frame is not aligning, then I just keep it aside, jump onto another one. Okay, that's how I trade. So now let's look at a GBP/JPY, please. Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, so let me look at what's happening with other pairs. So GBP/JPY, yeah, we already have done this. GBP/JPY, sir, please. GBPUSD, yeah, GBPUSD, GBP. Okay, hi there, thanks, no problems. Thanks for kindly play, no problem. Majib, so where are you from? Aditya, I am from Sydney, Australia. Currently I'm in Sydney. CHFJPY, please. It's been long time, no problem. Kakulan, any chance of EURUSD to drop today in an hour? Okay, Kakulan, we'll look at it. Looks like that dollar getting stronger, so could be dropping. Yes, it's to me all who all learned and trading. I should give a review. Yes, it's me said. Okay. To all who are all learned and trading well should give a review. Thank you very much, no problems. Thank you for your time. So let's look at silver. Okay, Mohammed asked for silver. Now silver and gold normally follows each other. Okay, that's why I normally look at the gold. As I told you that gold is bearish to me, silver also bearish to me. Okay, what we have seen on silver, that there is a big that there is a big doji has formed on silver, and with that doji what we have seen the price now breaking. So what I think that it's a long-term bearish. If you look at the daily, the previous day there is a candle that is perfectly bearish. There is a long wick, narrow body with a long wick at the bottom. So that's a bearish candle on silver, guys and girls, and it's doing that, right? So what I think that it will continue to drop. So silver and gold is its brother sister. So weekly bearish, monthly strongly bearish, 4 hour it's after this doji we see the price continue to drop, and I think that we might see a massive drop like the gold, and might continue to drop. So let's look at now. You see that gold is dropping, as I mentioned, that, and also Aussie dollar. When I started session, what did I say? Aussie dollar likely to drop. This is the live magic from Forex Wizard, guys and girls. Give a big thumbs up now. Okay. Give a big thumbs up. Okay, this helped the channel, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, and if you want to learn my strategies to trade the market like this, to predict the market with accuracy like that, then you can visit the link in the description area to visit my website, where Forex Trading Wizard Academy website, where if you join the lifetime membership plan, you can have all the strategy on your basket to trade the market that I do every day. So now let's look at go back to gold again. Okay, gold is now, as I told you, it's with this doji, basically it gained momentum. Okay, and what I think that no one can stop now from dropping gold. Okay, so it has grabbed liquidity here from this gap. All right, from this gap it has grabbed liquidity, and then from this resistance gold is coming down, and I think that it it will continue to drop. Okay, so this could be a good drop. As you can see that there is a news coming at 12 p.m. pardon me, 12 a.m. Sydney time, so 1 hour 12 minutes. So that news basically might give us a nice looking candle for trading. So yeah, we did it. Silver, sir, please. Gbpusd, no problem, sir, please. Euro AUD, buy or sell. Euro AUD, I think I already talked. Euro AUD, we need to look at again. Do you know Amarsanas? Do you know Neil Fuller, Australian trader? I know him. Yeah, I know Neil Fuller. I know him. We love you, sir. Harmony, thank you very much. Thank you, Harmony. We love you too. That's the achievement, love. Okay, that's the achievement. That's the thing that I want. Good day, mate. Greeting from Perth. I thought trading US session is tough, but not as though midnight trading in Sydney. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's awesome. When I'm with the traders, I don't feel like any toughness. That's the main thing. Always keep in mind that if you want to achieve anything in life, okay, you have to be with the like-minded people. There is no other alternative. You can achieve anything without being with the like-minded people. Okay, it's very important that you become with the like-minded people so that you can achieve what you want to achieve in life. Many are predicting gold that will go up 1760, then come back down. What do you think of others? Any chance for that? Aggressive. I think that I don't follow people. I follow my analysis, my strategies, and my price action that give me a big edge in the market. To me, gold is still bearish. Okay, so we might see further drop, and after that, after coming to the monthly support, I think that gold might even come to this level 1700, and then we could see a change in trend, but still it's bearish to me. What's your name, sir? Niket. My name is Nizam. People know me as Forex Wizard. Hi there, sir, please. Gbpusd, yeah, look at it, no problem. Akash, thanks, sir, no problem. Afternoon, just joined from South Africa. Thank you, Loda, very much. Thank you for that. Euro NZD, your weekly outlook. Okay, so let's look at Euro NZD, my weekly outlook. Let me look at Euro NZD. Okay, so Euro AUD, let me look at Euro AUD and Euro NZD. Let's see what's happening. Okay, first of all, let's look at the bigger picture, weekly perspective. This is okay, so let's look at this one here. Okay, Euro NZD, okay, to me, what's doing it is that, first of all, it just penetrated the weekly high. Okay, it has crossed quite a few weekly high. I think that it will drop now. Okay, pardon me, monthly. Okay, keep in mind that long-term picture for Euro NZD is bearish. Okay, this is the monthly. The price is just at monthly opening and closing. Let me draw all this level on the monthly high, on the monthly opening and closing, and weekly the price has grabbed liquidity, daily, double doji, 4 hour. Okay, now this is the point here. Okay, what is gonna happen after 7 minutes is, after this candle close, is the price is melting down, or is the price will continue to go up? There is one probability, couple of probability. One thing it could happen is that you see this, there is a long doji here. Normally you see this kind of rejection. This is from the monthly resistance, you see that what I think that the price might jump up around 50% of this doji. Okay, and from this 50% of this doji, we might see that Euro NZD is coming down. There is a probability. Another probability is Euro NZD continue to drop. Okay, I don't think that Euro NZD will break this high. Okay, so what I think that, you see the price is now testing this important level. Let me look at a little more deeply. The Euro AUD doing the same thing. Okay, so let the price action close. When I'm not sure like this what to do, I just keep aside. Okay, I normally focus on the things that is I'm sure. Let's say GBP USD. Okay, now GBP USD is closing, right? This is a very strongly bearish price action to me now, GBP USD. Okay, it could violate the law. Okay, because there will be a news announcement, but this is a textbook bearish engulfer, okay, in this downtrending market. All right, like Aussie dollar, the same thing as I mentioned, stopping. So all the USD pairs, including Euro dollar, creating a bearish candle. As I told you that from this, you see that there is a long wick here, and from this long wick, just from around the 50% zone, we have seen a very strong rejection on the Euro dollar. Okay, very strong rejection, and now it is preparing for a drop. I think that's what I mentioned when I started this session. What did I say? That if I see rejection, that's a sign of drop. So Euro dollar, all the pairs, NZD USD, GBP USD, preparing for a drop, but we could see significant retracement to the upside again. Probably will complete a head and shoulder, and then we could see drop. Okay, I don't think that it will just continue to drop like the GBP USD from here. What I think that it will go up again, will give us an opportunity for entering a short trade. So, and then we'll drop. So what I will do now, after closing this candle, I will keep eye, and then around this zone, especially in this gap opening, you see there is a gap opening here on GBP USD. From this gap opening around this zone, when the price will go up, I'll place an entry or pending order, keeping a stop loss above this high and targeting 1 to 3 rigs to reward. That could be a good trade on GBP USD. Okay guys, so give a big thumbs up please, big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel today, to help the channel. Crisis, thank you. Is it? No problem. Thank you. Hi there, sir. Please GBPSD. Yep, no problems. Thank you very much for all these comments and help. So yeah, GBPSD to me tested the 20 period moving average, so it's satisfying our trend following strategies, and what I think that it's a nice looking sell trade for us now. GBP CAD, the same thing, very strongly bearish price action. Let me look at GBP CHF, GBP JPY, yeah, looking like a bearish but not that much strong like GBP USD. Gold, yeah, bearish. NZD CAD, I'm just looking at all the pairs before candle close to see who is doing what in USD CAD. Okay, so USD CAD, okay, USD CAD has given a bullish price action. Okay, it has, you see that low of the candle, so it basically created a bullish engulfer on this important level of support. Okay, so this is the support here on USD CAD, and price action has formed a really good bullish price action testing this zone. Let me look at the monthly. Yeah, monthly 4 hours. So we can trade one pair today. Okay, I normally all the trade signal is exclusive to the VIP students, but today I want to give one free trade signal if you promise to manage the risk. And one thing you need to keep in mind, that everything in this channel is only for educational. If any of you take any irresponsible risk, any kind of loss is your responsibility. It is only for educational. So I want to trade USD CAD, and same trade signal I'll be sending to our VIP students, and I will be opening that trade too in my own account. So USD CAD is candle closing. It's a nice looking bullish candle. Let me look at the dollar yen as well, what it's doing. Okay, so looks like the dollar yen also might go up again. Okay, so what I'll do that I'll trade USD CAD. It's a very strong bullish candle, bullish engulfer, the way that I want to see. So the reason I'll first open the trade, and then I'll open by pending order. So from, you see this couple of dodges, so in this zone I'll place a pending order. My stop loss will be below this bullish engulfer. Okay, and I will target at least 1 to this level. Okay, so to this level, which is 1 to 1.5. Let's take 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2 risk to reward. So I will place a pending order. Now this trade signal I'm gonna send in addition to all the trade signal that I sent to our VIP students. So USD CAD buy limit at 1.30060, SL at 1.29712, TP at 1.30755, and there will be around how many pip? 36 pip stop loss on this one. Okay, so 36 pip SL. So this is the trade that I'm gonna open, and I'm gonna sending the same trade signal to our VIP mentorship students in addition to all the strategies and all the trade signal that I sent. This one is I'm taking in front of in this live stream only just to teach you for educational purpose. Now let me do a full analysis of this trade, and also let me open the same trade with my own account. So USD CAD. So now let me clarify one thing, guys and girls. This is 1 to 2 risks to reward, but normally in my own trade I do not close the trade until 5 times profit target. Okay, that's why I have some losing trades in my own account, but for you guys and girls I keep it 2 to 1 reward to risk. But if you want to hold it for a long time, you are always appreciated. But keep in mind that at any point it might come back down and eat all the profit up, and you have to be ready for that. If you're ready for this, it's okay. Because in my own account I normally do not close any trade until I reached 5 times profit target, and because of that reason sometimes some of my trade the price come and eat all the profit, and I'm okay with it, because that's how one needs to be profitable over the long term. But if you have a, let's say like this 2 to 1, 3 to 1 risk to reward, you should have good trades in most of the time. So USD CAD long. Okay, let me open in my own account by pending order. So so it might go up and should come down to hit our entry. I'm pretty confident. If it doesn't hit, let it go, no problem. It should be hitting the entry. So the entry is 1.30060, stop loss at 1.29712. Okay, take profit target is at 30755. Okay, now guys and girls, let me announce one thing. This trade I'm taking is the strategy according to the strategy that I teach in my news plus price action strategies. For those who are in the lifetime access membership currently, who have the dashboard access, go to the dashboard now, watch that news and price action strategy. You will find exact correlation what I explained in that strategy, and you will see what I said is exactly the trade that we are taking now. And I'm pretty confident that we should be winning this trade. We could be loser, that's completely fine, but go to the strategy, and that is a gold mine strategy. Now if you haven't joined yet, I will say that if you join lifetime, if you wanna learn this kind of a strategy to trade the market with such an accuracy, then you can have a good option today. You can visit the website. After I develop all this expert advisor and all the automation, the price might go up. But if you join now, you will have all this access with the current price, because it's a lifetime membership. Whatever comes in this dashboard, in this website, it's for you for the rest of your life. Okay, so it's an opportunity, you can take it. So now we have open. Okay, this one here. So the trade is on now on USD CAD. And on means like pending order is on. Okay, so leave the pending order. Now the reason I place the pending order is because you see that back to back two dodges here. What I think that the price will come at some point, even after going up. Okay, it should come here. We'll test this, probably we'll test this 20 period moving average, will come down a little bit, but I put it here so that we have a good chance of triggering the trade. What I think that it will come here, will probably create a potentially inverted head and shoulder, and I am expecting it to continue to go up, and that's the expectation. That's why I manage the risk. I don't risk more than 1%. So if you are taking the trade, must manage your risk to 1%, not more than 1%. If you have a very smaller account, no more than 2 or 3%. Okay, that's the main thing that you need to learn as a trader, guys and girls. So let me look at now what's happening with the chat. You guys, Londa says thank you, no problem, you are awesome, we'll keep an eye on GU, no problem, very much, just subscribe, very much Londa, thank you very much for that. Awesome. John says thank you sir, no problem, thank you so much sir for silver, no problem. Muhammad Nadim salam. Nizam, how are you? Thank you for your update. And I'm doing NAS 100 please. Yep, awesome. So let's look at NAS 100. Let's look at some indices, how they are doing. Let me look at indices. NAS 100. Okay, as I told you that indices like US 30, US 100, NASDAQ, all are doing in the same way. Now let me tell you what might happen. Let me give you a full analysis, and then we will look at how it is doing. So let's look at NAS 100 full analysis. Okay, on the monthly perspective, like US 30, as I told you, NAS 100 also has created a very strong bearish price action, guys and girls. Okay, why? Because you see that this market, the way the price action is formed, to me is bearish. We could see a drop on this one as well. After probably a retracement, we could see a drop. Now on the weekly perspective, the price after the previous weeks, you see this big red fat candle. This week, after a little break to the upside, we have seen a rejection, right? There is a gap opening here as well. There is a gap opening, and then we see a rejection on NAS 100. Now daily perspective, we see there are there is a doji here on the day, and then there is another doji. Okay, back to back two dojis. Now what we see that the price basically on the daily perspective, first of all, there is a head and shoulder has been created, okay, on the daily. Now the price, the bulls struggling to go up back to back. If it 2 days narrow candle, what I think that we could see another wave of drop on this one. 4 hour perspective, we see the price already, there is a big drop happen, there is a gap opening and consolidation and channeling up. So what we are seeing that on NAS 100, this is the channel that being local channel being respected, the price now rejecting from this channel, and you see there is a gap opening here. Okay, so what I think that NAS 100 from here, if it breaks this local channel on the retest, I'll say that it's a selling opportunity. Okay, so channel, that's how trading is. Wait for the breakout of the channel and then retest and then go short on this one as well. Okay guys and girls, make sure you like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, and also if you want to learn my strategies and also trade with me, then you can find a link in the description area. No problems, Maribeth, thank you so much. No problem, thank you too, very good, thank you. It really feels good when you say thank you, I say thank you. That's the goal of this doing everything is to help other to create a peace in others people's mind, so that I can feel that emotion as well. So let's look at now the candle close, the first the London session candle close. Now there is a New York London mix now, which is a new candle coming. So Euro CHF looks like that it created a bullish price action. Okay, this is daily time frame, we see a middleman. I think that Euro CHF preparing for a jump. Okay, let me look at the monthly. Okay, so monthly, there is a reason for this jump. Okay, the reason is Euro CHF historically low. This is the price. You see that this is the low price in the crash. You see Euro CHF crash. The price in fact crossed this crash, and then we have seen a rejection. Right now the price is just above this level, and this is the monthly candle creating a big doji here. We could see a spike from this zone. Weekly perspective, after the previous week's doji, the price going up as usual, and I think that we might see some spiky movement to the upside. Daily, so this is the daily candle, and what we see back to back 3 days strong rise. Now looks like that this one might be closing as a middleman, this current daily candle. Okay, now when you see a middleman, okay, on this reversal pattern, that's a sign of further movement to the upside. Okay, so on the 4 hour perspective, the price is still bullish. What I think that at some point we might see a little retracement from this zone. We could see that Euro CHF is going up. So to me, it's a little bit of bullish now. Okay, looks like that. You see there is a long consolidation pattern and then change its trend from downtrend to the uptrend. The price normally change trend like a snake. Okay, it will go like this, and then it will do like that, and that's how it changes its trend, like a snake. Okay, it will create a series of lower high and lower low, and then it will consolidate or do some kind of pattern, and then it will go like this. Okay, and then it will change its trend. The price never changes trend like this. Okay, always keep in mind. So let me look at now what you guys and girls. So it's Gbpusd, look at it. US30 bear flag 1 hour. Okay, look at it. What number are those two EMA? Okay, Scott, the number is 20 period EMA. Okay, exponential moving average. So 20 EMA is blue one, and 10 EMA EMA. So these are the two moving averages that I use in my chart. Okay. So let me look at now some other pairs. Hopefully guys you are enjoying. Give a big thumbs up and let me know where you are from, so that I am fully aware about you, where you are from. Okay. So let's see what's happening with this one here now. So GJ, okay, after the candle close, we see some retracement to the upside on the daily. Okay, so yeah, GJ is showing a really nice looking bearish price action, guys and girls. Okay, so it might give us another opportunity for selling GJ. Okay, there is a middleman here. And what I think that after a little retracement, GJ will continue to drop. Okay, to me it's bearish. If you look at the monthly, the price is approaching this monthly resistance below this monthly opening and close. And what I think that this level will be respected, this monthly. And also you see the price created a series of lower high along this resistance. And I think that this is a nice place for selling GJ. Okay, so yeah, that should be bearish. Okay, wow, that's awesome. Gbpusd. Okay, hi, who is at AUD cat please? Yeah, and on a EA please, sir. AUD, look at it. Uruguay, wow, from such a distance. India, aggressive, thank you. Thekorn from Thailand, wow, very good. Arc, I'm late but still able to attend. Very good, Arc, thank you very much, no problem. Haider from Pakistan, Simon from Botswana, wow. Namibia from Nolan. Daniel, thank you sir, my respect and admiration from educator, no problem. Daniel, thank you very much for your appreciation. I see that people from all around the world attending this Forex Trading User Academy live streaming. That's really appreciated. Thank you very much for that. So GJ showing some bearish price action on the higher time frame. It's bearish. Pardon me. What I think that GJ will melt from here. Okay, that's what I think. Pardon me, I just said it. Cough. Okay, guys and girls. So up to this, let's look at USD CAD. So USD CAD. Pardon me, sorry about that. What do you see that the price came down a little bit, right? Didn't hit our entry yet. A little bit, couple of pips. It didn't hit, right? How many pips? Only for 4 pip, it didn't hit our entry, no problem. Leave the pending order. I think that it will come further down. It should touch the 20 period moving average at least. If it doesn't touch, leave the pending order, no problem. Okay, so this is the one that we are leave the pending order. John from Philippines, Rizwan Euro GBP, Mohans from UAE, yeah, Shunil Toronto, very good, thank you very much Shunil. Also wide number of people, very good, thank you for all of your support and appreciation for this channel. And with that said, I'm going to end this session, guys and girls. It was really great to have some time with you, and tomorrow at the same time I will be in the live stream, so make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Check out the website, link in the description area. And also if you are looking for a trusted broker, then I have a link below this video in the description from Blueberry Market. They are globally recognized, tight spread, tight commission. You can use that link to receive 20% trade credit as well as loss cover promotion. With that said, I'm gonna end this session. I'll see you tomorrow, and make sure you check out all the videos on the YouTube channel to know what's happening. Thank you. Happy trading. Manage your risk.